Hi guys, so I just wanted to set up a group of videos on how to make different size base hats. This would just make things a little easier when we're doing different characters. You can come here, figure out the base, make the base with the colors that I let you know, and then join my character videos. It'll just make things easier, make the videos shorter, and we can just move a little faster. All right, so in this video, we're doing 0 to 3 months. You're going to need an H hook and a pair of scissors. I'm going to do it in baby blue just because I think it might be easier to see on camera. So for 0 to 3 months, we're going to start off with a magic circle. Again, you know how you do that. You wrap that up. You pull it out. And you're going to chain 2. Our chain 2s do not count as a double crochet or as a stitch in these rounds of this hat, okay? 9 double crochets in this magic circle. Close it up. Join to your first double crochet. Chain 2, again, that does not count as your first stitch. You're going to make 2 double crochets in each stitch around for a total of 18 double crochets. Seven, 8. So you see there's 2 in 1. Join with a slip stitch into your first double crochet. This next round and chain 2. This next round we are doing 2 double crochets in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, 2, then 1, 2, then 1, and repeat around for a total of 27 double crochets. And if you find these videos helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. So we're going to just do 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and then 1 in the next stitch. We're in our last 2 stitches. So that's 1 and 2, and then 1 on the last. Join to your first double crochet, chain 2. This next round is going to be 2 double crochets in the first stitch, 1 double crochet in the next, 1 double crochet in the second. So that's 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1 for a total of 36 double crochets. I just want to go over that again. That is 1 and 2 in the same stitch, 3, 4. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're on our last 3 stitches. So you have to do 2 in the 1, 1, 1. Join with a slip stitch into your first double crochet and chain 2. All right, this round, we're going to do 2 double crochets in the first stitch and 1 in the next 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, 4, 5 for a total of 45 double crochets around. You can count either way. If it helps you to count, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and know that basically every fifth one you have to, that's your last one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you do 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then you do 2. Or if you just want to count in fives, you can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However is easier for you. Four, 5. Join with the slip stitch. Okay, so really quickly, I just wanted to note, if you're making this hat, this is 0 to 3 months, but if you're making this hat for a newborn, a baby that was just born, less than 2 weeks old, or 3, you can kind of get away with 3 weeks, depending on the baby's head size. For my son, I was able to do this size up to about 3 weeks. You can stop doing your increases here. So basically 45 would be the increase. This is the hat size that my son wore out of the hospital, okay? What you would then do is continue doing a single double crochet in each stitch for a total of 10 rows, okay? So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows. You would just need to do 5 more rows at 45 double crochets around. So you're just gonna double crochet 1 in each, join with a slip stitch, chain 2 again. And then you would follow along at the end when we're doing the ear flaps if you wanted to add an ear flap. But if you're doing for a baby that's already a month and a half, then you're going to have to make another increase. And that's where we go here. So this next increase is going to be in a groups of 10. So 2 double crochets and then 8 single double crochets around for a total of 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have 2 and then you have the 8. And you continue to do that around for a total of 50 double crochet. All right, join with a slip stitch into your first double crochet, chain 2. You're going to work now a single double crochet in each stitch around, which is 50 double crochets around for 10 rows. So you are already at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you only need to do 4 more rows around. All right, let's get that done and I'll see you guys. All right, so this is the 10th row. I'm going to slip stitch and chain 1 to get started on my ear flap. Now, real quick before we get started on the ear flap, if you just wanted to leave it like this, then all you would do is a single crochet row afterwards, and then you could put a cute little embellishment like a button or an applique, something just really super cute. But if you wanted to do with the ear flaps, this is what you would do. Just make sure I have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so you have your chain 1 and you're going to do 10 single crochets across. and chain 1, and turn. And now you're going to single crochet together the first 2 rows, the first 2 stitches and the last 2 stitches. So pull up, single crochet together, and then single crochet across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now single crochet together the last 2, chain 1 and turn, single crochet straight across these 8 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chain 1 and turn, single crochet together, single crochet, and single crochet together, the last and the first 2. So you have these 2, single crochet together, single crochet straight across 4 stitches. 2, 3, 4, and now single crochet together these last 2. Chain 1 and turn, single crochet straight across these 6 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 1 and turn, single crochet together the first 2, single crochet in the next 2 stitches, and then single crochet together the last 2. Single crochet together, single crochet, and single crochet together the last 2 stitches. Chain 1, turn, single crochet straight across these 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 1 and turn, single crochet together the first 2 and the last 2. Single crochet together, single crochet together, chain 1. Now you only have 2 stitches. You're not going to single crochet across, you're just going to single crochet them together. I like to just do a little chain 1 at the end and cut. Fasten it off, and you have your first ear flap. All right, now to get to the next ear flap, what you're going to do is, I work this way, and I'm going to show you why I work this way. This is our seam, right? I don't know if you can really see it. This right here is our seam. So what I like to do is, you can see it on this side as well. So what I like to do is I like to then work the ear flap on this side so that this is the front of the hat and the seam goes tucked behind the ear. They won't see it, okay? So now for 0 to 3 months, we are leaving 12 stitches in the front, okay? So this stitch has your ear flap in it, so that doesn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So in that 13th stitch is where you're going to go with a standing single crochet. Now basically all that is you pull it on your loop like that, and you stick your loop in and you pull on your long part. This is your short part, and you make a single crochet, right? So you're going to do 10 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you're going to do the same thing as you did in this one, where you're going to do a row of single crochet, do a row of decrease, so that's a decrease in the beginning and a decrease at the end, another row of straight single crochets, another row of decreases until you get to your final 2, okay? You have your final 2. You're going to do that last decrease and fasten off. Okay. This is our hats. And now you're going to single crochet across the whole bottom of the hat. This can be done in the same color or an accent color. Normally, when you're making one of my character hats, I do it in an accent color. And you know that this is the back because our seam is back here, right? So what I do is I fold this in half just to see where more or less my middle is. And then with a standing single crochet, I insert my hook and I then just single crochet into each one. Okay. Now we're on the ear flap. I just wanted to show you. I just kind of go in to any of the little spaces that I can go into. I don't drive myself too crazy as long as it's not bunching up or stretched out and it looks just neat. It's okay. You don't have to drive yourself crazy. No one's going to come and count the stitches you have on each of your ear flaps to make sure that they're exact. So you don't have to drive yourself crazy, I promise you. Okay. I stick one right in here because now for the top, you see how we have just one single crochet because we had that join. I personally like to do 2 single crochets up here just to kind of round it out because that's where my braids are going to come out of. You don't have to. You can just do the 1 if that's the look that you're going for. It's honestly a personal preference, but I like doing 2. And then with my little extra from my ear flap, I hold that down against my ear flap so that I can kind of stitch it on, you know? I'm going to obviously sew it onto the hat later on, fasten it on, but I like to just make sure. This kind of makes it a little more secure. And then I'll just pull it so that it doesn't bunch up. And I'm back at my base. And you see? Just very simple. You don't have to drive yourself crazy counting and making sure. As long as it looks uniform, that's honestly all that matters. Now I'm single crocheting across the front of the hat. And if you look at this, you'll see there's kind of just little gaps. That's just where I put my hook in. Okay, we're at the top. Again, I like to make my 2. And then I'm holding this again so that it goes nice and flat with my ear flap. And then I just pull it, get it out of my way so I don't confuse and start stitching with that. And I am back to the back of the hat. Join with a slip stitch. And that's it. Now you just sew up your loose ends. But you have the base for a 0 to 3 months hat. That's it. All done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. Thank you.